Dear Virgo and Pisces, this will be your October maxi. It's your full moon equinox maxi. However, I've been slowed down and we've moved along. We're almost to the half moon, moving toward the Libra new moon. So we'll look at those two, and also the Venus going into retrograde and how that may affect you. But first, I just wanted to kind of contemplate your cards as you hold each other in regard, opposite on the wheel of the zodiac year. And Pisces, the depth of your mutability. This underlying fabric is from your shared mutability, and Pisces, yours as water's ability to contain and transform and hold so much information and material, and your depth of concentration as going through the constant transfiguring here on earth, the shaping, dissolving, and then Virgo, your solitude and your earthy, careful shaping, shaping and creating here on earth that is also contemplative. Both of you, I see your ways of gracing us with the opportunity and possibility to change, as we go through time, and to transform and to hold and carry and create and shape so much. Each of you is very contemplative, not to say necessarily always solitary, but very contemplative as you do this, as opposed to the other mutables, Gemini and Sagittarius, which I see as much more Gemini, of course, in conversation, and Sagittarius almost in sort of presentation. You two are quieter. In this first part, I'll pull a card for you, generally, Pisces and Virgo, for what is in your field of possibility currently, for what this full moon offers you, for what your association with the flower carnation may carry for you under this gracious full moon, and as we move out of it into the new, where you may be holding pain, where you may be holding hope, and then for you, Virgo, your association with the cornflower, and where you may be holding pain and hope. And how these flowers, I chose your correspondence in flowers because of the way that flowers, grow out of the earth while drinking the water. Yeah, and then what the water trine carrying us from summer into fall offers to you and through you, what the earth trine does, what the mental energy of our mental imaginations may offer to and through you, and then the fiery energy of our embodied intellect. Okay, then let's begin. I'll have each of your cards out here to see. So it's a deeply transformative time. And for these full maxi readings, since these are public readings and general readings, I've been looking at a lot I do this also in private readings, but it's just quite different to do public general readings rather than to do private personal readings. It's something I'm getting used to and very much honored and enjoying doing. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Pisces, where you may be holding pain and where you may be holding hope. Our dear Pisces. First I'll see where you may be holding pain at this time, and it's clarity. It's a new clarity. It's a bright, but sort of an aching vision, and cutting through to all that is not, cutting through that all that is not clear, that may not be in your best interest, that may, in your deepest best interest, which anyone's deepest best interest is truly the interest of all of us. As we all, we might need a new one there, as we all fall into alignment together, as we all fall into our soul's true dignity. And there may be pain surrounding that clarity, and it may be playing out in some fashion in your own personal life and as well as in the collective. Because we haven't been aligned. We haven't been fully aligned, otherwise there would be no lack in anyone's life. There would be no falsity in anyone's life. We would all be moving within our soul's true shape and dignity and a deep sense of self-possession and integrity. Okay, and then interesting, for Virgo we got balancing. There may be some pain. You may be feeling pain within how to balance these things, the things I was just speaking of, that the clarity lets us see. So in balancing, between past and future, between your needs and others' needs, just in this somewhat stormy, even these clouds look a bit stormy, these somewhat stormy seas as we are changed and change, as we fall into that alignment. Okay, and then hope. It's an upside down hope, and I've been reading reversals as this comes more easily than you may have expected. That's how I've been reading reversals of late. So this is a victory. It's a cheerful victory. It's a cheerful, look how pleased everyone is, so bright. And it's a moving into a place in your life that is really founded upon your own creativity, your own expression of love, your own bright shape, your own bright creations, and that these are celebrated, through you and with others. And that is your hope, and it may come to grace your life more easily than you expect. And I've been saying, I said in another reading, the trick is sometimes to recognize it when our dreams do come toward us, to not be so in these sort of ancient or these familiar habits of mind that may have been informed by imbalance or trauma, and we are stuck in these habits of mind, and then we may not even be able to see what is being offered us sometimes. Oh, and Virgo, in your hope position, you got worry. So again, it's this pain, I think, of rebalancing, rebalancing as we all come into this remembrance of the we should all be seeking forms of existence that allow everyone involved with a sense of identity and integrity. That's a quote from the Native American Lakota writer Vine Deloria Jr. So there may be a lot of worry as we recalibrate. So your hopes and your worries and your hopes are tied together, and how how to balance those, dear Virgo, how to find your way through those. Okay, what is the moon? I think I'll use the deck that freaks me out. This is a deck that was sent to me out of the blue through the mail by a friend a few years ago, and I only started using it really with any regularity this past month. So in honor of how the moon has at times been seen as hiding mystery, and you being the moon card, or maybe not hiding but carrying mystery. And then also Black Moon Lilith. I'm going to draw one for Black Moon Lilith as well. And then also in honor of the moon being your tarot correspondence, dear Pisces. We got the Queen of Lights, and I really think this card looks so like, it reminds me so much of the Virgin Mary. You know, as protectress, as there's this female supplicant here, and this reminds me even more. This is like Mary Magdalene, and this is the Virgin Mary, and it brings